The wishes I seek are those... Your inner flame flickers with... How the world sees me is of little consequence. Thousands of wishes form thousands of butterflies, and they all blend into my lantern light. thousands of wishes form thousands of butterflies, and they all blend into my lantern light. A butterfly lights one's deepest desire. My name? It will come to you, eventually. Your inner flame flickers with such beauty. A butterfly lights one's deepest desire.
Daggers! Guess the nobles can't handle them!
What lies ahead is unseen. Allow my lantern to bear the light for thee. How the world sees me is of little consequence. Thousands of wishes form thousands of butterflies, and they all blend into my lantern light. This lantern, a gift from the great dragon, in a time long forgotten. Do I seem different? Perhaps what's changed is your perception of me. My name? It will come to you, eventually. Your inner flame flickers with such beauty.
Okay, I think we're finally starting the tournament. This is a best of five series. Oh my god, I just had to take a short break there. Gotta stop myself from falling asleep. So this is between Moses Limbo and Dios Ludos in a best of five series. So I think the winner of this one would move on to the next stage at least for the lower bracket finals. I believe so. I think we're just trying to finalize the bans, or at least not that bans, but for one of the teammates, or the bans have already been released. I'm mistaken on that. So yeah, let's take a look at the bans right now. Pretty interesting. A lot of assassin bans, I would say. I'm mostly prioritizing on the jungle roles in a mix of mid lanes. So you have the Gushon, it's banned. At this point, it's just a respect ban for one of their mage users who likes to play Gushon. And also, we see Fanny, Julian, and Hayabusa banned altogether. So yeah, a lot of assassin ban, but Ling is open, so that is probably one of the next best, or not besting, but one of the best jungles to be open. Yeah, but for the fighters, both the strongest fighters have been banned out as well. Benedetta, I wouldn't say she's not a, I wouldn't say she's weak. It's just that like most of the times, at this point currently, Yuzong and Teresa just brings a lot more. Benedetta is more of a split push type and of pick off. So unless this Benedetta focuses on tank items, yeah, she's pretty squishy to like sustain in the fight. But for the roams, there's only Matilda that's banned. So Angela is still open. Digi is still up. Edith, interesting ban as well by the Muslim Bongs. So wonder what's gonna be the jungler. I would say Ling would be the first or the prioritizer if ever. If not, they could opt for the Roger. The Roger is still open, so it could.
Your team is banning.
Okay, so we're now starting with this. So yeah, the ban has been posted. I believe, yep, this has been announced. So you can just
Always on
check.
the way.
Your
For
team is
the
banning.
latecomers or just arriving in this stream. So yeah, those Ludos have has the first pick advantage here. I wonder
Sir,
if
what's your
anyone
command?
Your
anyone of
team
them
is
plays a
banning.
Lee, or are they gonna opt for the Roger instead? So I have no clue on their Ling usage. I don't think they have played Ling. So yeah, but it's do it's also one of the things here. Angela's
I'm
open,
bound
and
by
probably
nothing
Your
if you have
but
team
someone
is
that
family or
banning.
plays
destiny.
Ling, or in this case Roger,
Absa,
Angela would be a good pick. So I'm
Sanjo.
not sure if
Your team is picking.
Dos Ludos is gonna get at least
Still
Angela,
waters
or
run
oh, they're gonna
deep.
pick
Your team
Ling
is
this time.
picking.
Okay, so Roger could be next here, or are they gonna focus on the other? Are they focused on other jungle heroes? So there's not a lot of assassin picks or that assassin
A
jungles that
dead patient
are
is a
really good.
good
I think
patient.
from using the MSC data.
Your
So now
team
we
is
see here
Greatest
picking.
inventions.
that it's Roger and Angela at the same time. So it is very annoying combo. Angela and any other frontline or
I,
at least fast
Minotaur, will
burst
finish
Your
heroes.
off
team
what was
is
In this
left
case,
picking.
it's gonna be
undone.
Roger. It's just a lot of early game pressure, but blue team is answering back with a Minotaur and a Valentina pick. So overall, Minotaur is one of again
Rise
a
and
I would say
serve me.
Your
cancerous
team is
roam picks
banning.
here. It's just annoying all throughout. The heals, the knockups, especially, it's very annoying to fight against. And also Valentina, I would say Valentina at this point only has Angela to copy from. So unless the red team has other heroes that have good ultimates, Valentina's only gonna copy most Angela's ultimate.
Come on, Dexter. It's our
Your team
showtime.
is banning.
So yeah, we see again the usual the signature Zask picks. So Muslim have already picked this before.
Your team
It
is
was
picking.
comboed with Benedetta, and interestingly, we saw successful results. Yeah, successful results so far. At least it's overall successful in terms of the split push mechanics, because I forgot who they picked last time, or at least the enemies they're facing. That was Gacha Ping. I think it was mostly catered. It was Chip. So they answered
Your
back with a
team is
split push
picking.
mechanic. So I would see a successful results.
No one can take you from me.
Okay, very interesting. I just noticed a Claude has been banned, and I do remember Claude. Not it's open here, so I'm not sure if there's gonna be a redraft. So I haven't checked the chat yet. I'm just gonna check it just now. So I think we're still deciding
This is
if
my
this is
temple.
gonna be a
Your team
redraft
is
or not.
picking.
But yeah, if we're gonna do a redraft, we're gonna follow the official pick at least for the first three on both sides. So it's Ling, Minotaur, and Valentina for the blue side, and Roger, Angela, and Zask for the red side.
I will choose my own
So I think
path.
the blue team said it's okay. So there's no longer gonna be a redraft here. So just gonna continue with this game, and yeah, this is the official pick. So interesting. All fighters, or sorry, not all fighters, but I would say 60% of fighters for the side of the red team. We have Arlott, a Ruby, and forgot this, Roger. So Ruby's gonna be gold lane, I would say, and probably, and no, not probably, but Arlott is gonna be the Ruby's gonna be the gold lane. Arlott's gonna be the XP. So very interesting. A lot of CCs, I would say, for the side of the red team. Meanwhile, for the blue side, well, in terms of sustain, in terms of chunkiness, CC Minotaur the usual. CC can tank a lot. For Ling, I'm not, of course, Ling's just gonna stay backside, just gonna wait for at least Minotaur
5
to
seconds
initiate.
till the enemy
Or at least
reaches the
Valentina to
battlefield.
get some pokes
Smash
in
them.
before Ling finishes off the
Pulse
enemies.
deployed.
And also interesting, they're gonna play CC against Arlet. I'm not sure how strong CC is against Arlet, but in terms of team fight, I would say Arlet has more pick-off potential and more team fight potential, just because of that final slash. It's pretty much a good displacement ultimate, I would say. And plus, you have Angela, so it's gonna be pretty hard to deal with, especially if you're fighting 1v1 and Angela just uses the Heart Guard. It's instant 2v1. So yeah, so far, let's see here. There's not much happening, but again, we see Valentina doing in a good chunk of damage against this Zask. So yeah, Zask, mostly in terms of early game, doesn't really have much of a threat for now. He has to probably wait for the level 4 just because of that enhanced Nightmare spawn. So at this point, you can just probably chunk off the Nightmare spawn at this point. But let's see on the XP lane, CC is equal. Is fighting equally against Arlet, so both of them are of the same HP. But it's gotta be careful though. It's now gonna be a potential 3v3 fight with Roger going in with the early game harassment against Ling, forced to use the Tempest Blades just to get out of here. But okay, blue team in the retaliation, looking to get a first blood onto that Roger, but Roger was able to escape. So fortunately for the side with the red team, no casualty so far. So with this first turtle is already spawned. So let's see. Oh, Arlet still it's not level 4 yet. So blue team can still play it a bit played aggressively, but now it's level 4, so they have to be careful. Especially that Arlet is roaming, is checking on the bushes. Valentina could be a potential victim here. Let's see. Oh my god, Valentina
Blood.
goes in unexpected first blood here at this point. So yeah, that's one mage player down. So, but the red team's still not getting this turtle. So blue team could still make it up. Could still make it there. They want to continue. But unfortunately, I think Valentina wasn't able to copy Angela's ultimate. I'll have to get a confirmation on that once I see Valentina in the clash. But again, Arlet starting things off with, oh, Valentina copying the final step from Arlet, but not hitting anyone, sadly. Just hitting the Nightmare spawn on Zask. So yeah, this is not gonna be used quite well. A 2-4-0 for the side of Muslim, and okay, an exchange coming in from CC, but it's not gonna be enough as 3 members are taken down instantly from the side of this Ludus. So yeah, overall, I'd say unfortunate for the side of the Ludus. The final slash wasn't able to be utilized properly. Only was able to slash Zask's Nightmare spawn. So yeah, not really much happened in terms of team fight. So far for the gold lane, it's pretty much equal. There's no kills, no deaths yet. So Ruby and Brody are playing it very safe. Or no ganks happening, but Ruby using the I'm Offended Flicker for a potential pick-off there. But okay, in terms of speaking of pick-off, CC was taken off there, was picked off there by Arlet, and Blue Team committing on this dive against both Ruby and Angela, and again, Angela and Ruby is just an annoying combo at this point. Or actually, make that Angela any fighter, any frontline is very much annoying. So they turn things around once again, and potential 3-4-0 exchange here. Okay, Brody still survives that. Very interesting. Almost getting a kill onto that Roger, but unfortunately, it's not enough to get that damage. Oh, but CC, I think is going to be able to pick off Arlet here. Let's see. Surely she can pick off Arlet here. But Arlet, an insane outplay there. Was able to get out. Holy cow, man. truly insane jukes there. But no, yeah, pretty unfortunate for CC. Wasn't able to get a necessary kill there at this point. So in terms of goal lead, it's already 4,000 in favor of Muslim Bong. With the second turtle of the game, let's see if the blue team will be able to secure this turtle, or will mostly red team proceed to take this next turtle. So it's 2 turtles for 0 this time. Okay, let's see. So far, a red team is looking to try make some bait plays, or at least okay. Valentina used Nightmare Spawn, so that's interesting. But at least she was able to escape from it. So yeah, that's kind of okay. But yeah, I don't think blue team would be able to. Yeah, we would be able to secure this turtle as Brody will be taken down. Unfortunately, by Zaz's ultimate. So yeah, currently starting things off though. Looking at the kill, it is already 9 kills lead in favor of Muslim. So yeah, only one dead, Ireland. So after that, it's pretty much not happening at this moment. But Arlet still has the final slash though. He used the flicker, and Arlet. Okay, there we go. Finally, Arlet taken down. It took him a while to live. But in exchange, a red team is looking to take down this Minotaur. Minotaur using the knock-up. Unfortunately, Roger's too fast to be knocked up there, so he was able to just run away. So Ruby with a successful IMO fended onto the Valentina plays there. So yeah, Valentina currently not off to a great start. So no, not just Valentina. All of the members from Dos Ludos, unfortunately, not off to a great start. Ling just barely finishing the or just finished the Berserker's Fury, I think, on towards the Haas Glow as the next possible item. Just looking at the gold against Roger, it's a huge lead. It's already 1.5k behind Roger's gold. So yeah, if you're playing Ling or at least any other scaling junglers, you need those golds to, win those retributions, get those damage items that you need. And unfortunately, he's already 2 levels behind as well. So it's pretty hard to get this win in terms of the next retribution fight. But maybe we'll see some miracle plays from the Sudas. Who knows? Well, let's see here. So yeah, this turtle is gonna spawn. I'm not sure if Moses Limbong is gonna wait for this to turn into Lord though, since we're just gonna be waiting 15 seconds for it to become Lord. So I'm not sure. I don't think they are gonna wait for the Lord. They're still gonna take this turtle just for the extra gold, I would say. So yeah, blue team currently on the edge right now as they can't make any pick-offs or any plays here. All of them are pretty much under level at this point, even in terms of items. So that's pretty hard for them to make some initiations. Even here, CC potentially getting dived here by 3 members of Moses Limbong. Yeah, just CC getting dived instantly, no retaliation whatsoever. So yeah, Moses Limbong wreaking havoc now on the bot lane, looking to take down 2 turrets, and Ling, oh my god, an insane final slash onto that flicker. Catches Ling off guard, wasn't able to use the ultimate or Tempest of Blades to escape, and Roger dives in for the kill there. A deep dive, and it doesn't matter to him, they're already fed at this point. So I'm not sure if they can take down this inhibitor turret here on the bot side. I do think they can, I would say, since Zaz is a notorious pusher alongside Ricky Rogers. So yeah, Zaz really can't tank all of this damage now. So I don't think Dos Ludos has any answer on this at this point. Even the roam really can't sustain those damage coming in from Moses Limbong. CC, I think he bought the War Axe as first item, so there's really not much defense just yet. And Ling without any blue buff as usual is just pretty much unfortunate case. It is what it is. You're just gonna be wall hopping for like 2 walls. So and here we see 3 man getting picked off here. Only Brody that see it. Brody is not moving at all. Interesting. What happened to Brody there? Okay, I'm not sure if Brody just left or whatsoever, so I think Moses Nimbong is gonna get this one. GG, well played, I would say. Yeah, game number one goes to the side of Moses Nimbong. Insane win there. So yeah, for the side of the Sludos, not off to a great start even until end game. Not much pickoffs. They're just really pressured so much by Moses Limbong. So yeah, we see the gold lead is very behind. Even the Rome, the Angela has more gold than four. So that's how underfarmed they are. So yeah, not off to a great start for Dos Ludos, but it's still game one. Let's see if the Dos Ludos is going to be able to get a comeback from this, or is Moses Limong going to continue this dominating performance and get the sweep, or possibly get a 2-0 at this point. So yeah, okay, so we see the Zas getting picked again. So yeah, this is interesting.
How the
So
world sees me
Zas,
is
the
of
usual
little consequence.
surprise, it works as well. So but we'll have to see here. So let's see if the bands are still gonna be the same, or are they gonna switch it up. But I would say, in my personal take, I don't think you need to switch up anything because, again, I think both of these teams have a lot of hero pools on their masteries. So regardless if you ban change the bans, it's still gonna be the same. So I would say just prioritize on your most hated matchup and just focus on your comfort picks. I would say, yeah, that's probably my take. But we'll have to see. So I'm not sure if the ban is already starting, so we just have to wait probably for like 3 minutes or something. So yeah, okay. Not if this is. I'm not sure if we're still continuing. So unfortunately for the side of the Slutus, I think they're experiencing some technical difficulties on their end. So it's mostly just ping. Since given this is a cross-region game, so it's pretty difficult at this point in time to find a perfect balance of hosts so that both Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore can play well with Philippines. So I don't have any personal experience, but from what I heard, if you're It's mostly between 50 ms if it's a good ping, and to the standard red ping if it's a unfortunate connection. So I will have to wait first and see. Yeah, just also to side note, currently we have an ongoing task, at least for the free skins. We have a lot of freebies this time for again for Moonzone. We have Sylvana. I think it's a special skin or it's a limited skin. I would say. Parmila epic skin and also a random special skin. So yeah, do try to finish those tasks. It's pretty easy at this point. So yeah, just to get those freebies. I mean, surely it's not because of Honor of Kings that they're giving away these freebies, right? Not just kidding, man. So yeah, and I've also heard that Natalia Collector from the Advanced server is gonna be given away once it's released. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not getting my hopes up, but it will be a good surprise. I would say pleasant surprise. I would rather if it indeed is true. Natalia gonna be. I'm not sure. How, probably if they're gonna be giving it away for free, it's gonna involve insane tasks like get MVP for 20 games. I'm not sure. Yeah, I doubt they're gonna just gonna give it away by playing games. But hey, who knows? Who knows? so game number 2 bans have been released. And yeah, this time they let go of the Gushun ban and changed it to a Harith ban. Interesting. And this time they banned the Ling as well. So U-Zone is now open from the ban zone. But the same case, or at least Benedetta is now open. So maybe they could go with Benedetta Zas like they did before. We'll have to see. But Ruby is banned, so they're gonna ban some gold links this time. So Roger is still up for grabs, and Angela as well. So we'll have to wait and see what's gonna be the next possible jungle picks here. So what could be the good alternative here? So since there's not much junglers left, we could probably go for the tank jungler route. I would say Roger would be your priority if you want to go jungle, I would say. So yeah, we're heading into game number 2 in just a minute. So
Your team is
yeah, gotta be
banning.
interested to see though. What would be the good? What's gonna be the first pick for the side of Moses Limbong? Are they gonna prioritize Roger, or perhaps focus on Angela first and just give away Roger? But we'll have to wait and see.
Your team is
Or they're
banning.
gonna prioritize other picks or other roles like U-Zone perhaps, or other,
Always on the way.
or like Nathan.
Your
But yeah, we'll
team
have to
is
wait and see.
banning.
Yeah,
I am the
gonna be an
priestess of
interesting
primal
game
lightning,
here. So
Banning.
the
Zas and
hunter of all
Benedetta
the
are
evil
both
gods.
open. Oh wait, let me just double check.
Magic is
Yep,
my
Zas
life.
Benedetta both
Your
open.
team is
Are they gonna
picking.
go with that composition again, or are they gonna pick Freya? Freya is still open, and Moses Limbong also likes to Freya quite often. So we'll have to anticipate the probability of picking Freya. But probably they're just gonna go for Roger
A
Angela here.
dead
Okay,
patient is a
Roger
Your
good
team is
patient.
instantly
picking.
getting prioritized. Moscow is still open, although it's not as good as Roger, because again Moscow has been nerfed, although not a lot. But in terms of early game potential, he's gonna suffer a lot, especially in a coordinated team fight. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to get Roger to get Moscow to the late game. But Dos
Light me
wants
up
to.
and watch
Okay,
the
they're rushing
world
in
burn!
for the export and possible,
Where there is
not
light,
Aurora, but
there are
a
Your team
also
is
Loy
picking.
shadows.
pick. Hmm.
Weaving through
Okay,
time's
so
threads, I
they're
hope to
gonna
find a
go
strand
all
that's
out
truly
in
mine.
terms of team fight. We have the Last Insanity,
Rise and
the Yin
serve
and Yang
me!
Your
passive
team is
from
picking.
Loi, and as well as good mobility there, at least for the teleport sites. So they got Moses Nimong has to watch out for a potential pick off here, or a sudden team fight rather. But Chip is not banned as well, so. Ooh, I forgot Chip in game number 1. In game number 2, Chip is still open. So at
It
this
is in
point, I would say
despair
no
that I
team has
see
Your
picked
the
team is
fondest
banning.
hopes.
Chip, but okay, insane. They're answering with the Nathan Jungle. Hmm.
Sir, what's your
Hey,
command?
it's
Your
been a while
team
since
is
I've seen a
banning.
Nathan Jungle. It's mostly marksman or gold lane. I would say if you're gonna pick Nathan, you have to have a good front line, a
Still
good
waters run
support,
deep.
because
Your
again,
team is
playing
picking.
marksman jungle is a very risky thing. You don't have any escapes, especially Nathan's ultimate. It's mostly, or the preferred scenario would be to use it in an offensive way, because again, the entropy is one of your main bread and butter in terms of dealing more damage. But if you're gonna use that to escape, it's a lot of, I would say it's a DPS loss at this point.
Thus, Alpha is
Oh,
Your team is
online.
picking.
okay. So I think this is Alpha Jungle and a Nathan Marksman gold lane. I have to wait and see. Yeah, most likely this should. Are we gonna see the SRG Alpha Special right here? The winning Alpha play.
I will choose my
Even
own
as
Oh, a
path.
strong as
pilot.
the current
Okay,
Your
will to
team
okay.
is
claim me!
picking.
So it's Gold Lane Bane, or is it a Gold Lane Roger? Hmm. It's trying to bait here. It's a bait and switch here. I think both could go jungle, both could go gold lane. So it's just mind, it's just mind tricks here. But okay, Guinevere. Okay, I haven't seen Guinevere in a long time as well. I think in pro play. Oh wait, Ruby is banned. Hold up, you can't pick Ruby. I believe Ruby is
The
banned. They have
hunt
to what?
begins.
And, ah, oh my god, But I don't know. I'm not sure what's the mission. It's not my take, so it's up to our mods or at least the organizers to say here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend this is an actual game. So yeah, unfortunately, we'll have to wait and see if this is gonna be a redraft. Yeah, but okay, if this ever is a redraft, we're just gonna have to settle or at least change the Ruby pick. So at this point, you probably know most of the picks, 9 out of 10 picks. So yeah, it should be.
Welcome
I
to
mean,
Mobile
yeah, to
Legends!
give, or at least I'm reading the chat, and Dos Ludos
5
apologize,
seconds till
but
the enemy reaches
I
the
mean, yeah,
battlefield.
you guys
Smash
technically
them!
banned Ruby on your own, so
All troops
I mean,
deployed!
don't forget your own bans. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Don't forget your own bans. Sure. So yeah, we'll have to wait. I'm not sure if the organizer is gonna remake. Uh, yeah, currently the score is 1-0. Moses Limbong gets the first point.
First blood!
So I will have to just surrender and remake another draft. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a classic pick. I think we just go for classic in my opinion because Moses Limbong already locked in all their picks, and only Dios Ludos has the remaining last pick. So at this point, just just go classic. At this point, yeah, you already know the picks. Just waiting for the last. So apologies on that unfortunate scenario. So yeah, so this is gonna be a classic lobby. We're just gonna go for a fast pick. I can't wait to see what's gonna be the last pick here. So we already see Alpha. We just Alpha. Nathan. So I wonder what's gonna be the final pick. What's gonna be the Rome pick? I would say.
My name? It will come to you. Eventually. Thousands of wishes form thousands of butterflies, and they all blend into my lantern light.
So it's Loyi, Xborg, Alpha, and Nathan. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. So I would say the Alpha is gonna be the jungle. So they're lacking in Rome. So Minotaur is still open. So if they want to go for it, they could probably go for it. So I would say Minotaur is a good setup here, especially if you're team fight oriented focus. You have Loi, so you already have a good mobility, I would say, in terms of the ultimate. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what's going to be the final pick here. Very interesting for the side of the Slow. So we have already seen the lock or the final draft for Muslim Monk. We have the Bane Jungle, Roger Godling, Zask and Angela in the mid lane, and Arnold's going to be in the XP.
Welcome
Oh,
to
is it going to be
Mobile
Tigreal as
Legends!
the room pick? Okay, okay.
5
Interesting,
seconds till
interesting.
the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Okay, so far we're seeing a usual or a pretty normal gameplay. There's no gangs whatsoever just yet. Although it's very interesting because Tigreal essentially can knock back a Zast turret. I want to figure that all the time though. Just stop him from farming. Like whenever he lands the turret, just knock it off. Just knock it off. Just force him out of it. Just force him. Although it's gonna take a lot of your HP, so that's a hefty sacrifice, I would say. But it's pretty funny interaction. I mean. Okay, but Export here getting a little bit dangerous, getting a little bit risky here with the dive and losing the armor now. So yeah, Export without the Flyraga armor is quite risky, especially in the early game. And Export just face tanking this Arlet. Okay, so we see Xborg already going back. Without the Fire Armor, it's pretty difficult for Xborg to make plays, especially if you're facing against a harass or at least engage type fighter against an Arlet and Alpha using the Alpha charge, and Zask unfortunately cannot escape this. Oh wait, did I say that wrong? Oh wait, I thought they were gonna escape, but that was an insane flicker though. Zask flickering from the side. So it's a 1-for-1 exchange. They were able to take down Zaz in exchange for Tigreal. So yeah. So it's pretty difficult, or it's pretty even situation right now. The goal lead's pretty much the same. There's not much. No team is ahead right now. We see the turtle is already spawned, but Loi using the ultimate immediately to start this turtle. And blue team, I think they're just gonna give this away. They're not gonna try and focus this one. Yeah, I mean, especially if Zask, you want to get level 4 just to have the ultimate as a safe countermeasure against those pesky divers. So yeah, now he has the ultimate. I think he could play a little bit more aggressively, but Roger, Angela targeting this Roger, so Roger still able to get out of there. Almost a potential gank right there. Okay, Tigreal diving in, not getting the knock up just yet. So Xborg once again loses the Firaga armor. Yeah, I don't think he can continue to be aggressive, especially if you're Arlet, you have the final slash. So far, I mean, thankfully, Xborg was able to escape that. But Moses Limbong not gonna let Xborg go, not gonna get that, let that get away easily as they're trying to cut out this lane and looking for a potential gank. Probably on the mid, mostly on the mid lane, but no, but we'll have to wait and see. Loi doesn't have the ultimate just yet. Oh, now has the ultimate. Oh, Tigro initiating with the ultimate. But what in the world just happened? Did Roger just dodge? I don't know, man. At this point, I'm speechless. A lot of combos wasted by the Loi, Tigreal, and Nathan, unfortunately. So Tigreal's gonna get punished for it. Doesn't have any mobility. Pushes the Nightmare spawn. Oh my god, what in the world? I mean, if only there was an instant replay on that part. That Roger flicker is just... Holy cow, man. Can't believe he was able to escape that. What an unfortunate moment. Getting a pick off on that project would have been beneficial. For at least for those Ludos to get that lead. But yeah, kudos to Moses Limbong for not panicking with the rocker and just able to escape. But we see Tigreal once again, staying in this bush, probably looking for another pickup. He has the ultimate ready, the implosion set up, but doesn't have the flickers. So that's gonna be a less mobility, but we'll have to wait and see. But Tigreal using the implosion already in an instant, but I think he was a little bit impatient there. I would say he's gonna pay for his dear life, and Xborg is gonna die there as well. And unfortunately, Alpha wasn't able to secure the last hit onto that turtle. Unfortunate case for just Ludos right now. And Angela just straight up nuking the hell out of Eloy with the first kill barrage. Oh my god, unfortunate. And Zask again being a menace in terms of pushing the lanes. And that's even without the core item there. So that just finished the glowing one there. I mean, the split push is insane, but Arlet using the final slash in onto that flicker to potentially pick off Tigreal. And fortunately, Tigreal was able to escape. And I'm not sure if... So Alpha right now is currently not having a good time. Again, okay, Tigreal being low on health. Getting picked off there by Roger. Roger's already 3 kills ahead in terms of Nathan. So at this point, Nathan really doesn't have a lot of participation just yet in terms of team fight. So again, doesn't have a lot of items. But yeah, currently, Tosludo's not having a good time again. Still 1 kill, I think. But let's check the items just now. So Nathan already has the Feather of Heaven. Onto that potential Starlium's Alpha just finished the War Axe. Meanwhile, you see Bane already finishing Thunderbolt and War Axe, and already 1.4k gold in lead of against the Alpha. So Alpha right now is currently not having a good jungling experience. Yeah, so this is again just a repeat of game number 1. Those Ludos not having a lot of room. Angela getting caught out of position. They're forced to use the flicker, but still has the hard guard. So does not have the hard guard, I would say. So yeah, this is like game number 1. Those Ludos not having a good time. Get another pick off there for the side of Moses Limbong onto that Alpha. So yeah, I'm not sure if those Ludos can still make a comeback from this. You see, I mean, in terms of disengage, there's really not much. Mostly it's all on commit. So it's really up. It really boils down to going all in, making a good set by Tigreal or even Alpha with the ultimate. So that's their only hope, I would say. Loi could be as well if she could successfully trigger a 5-man stun or a group stun at the very least. But yeah, I mean, Moses Limbong are just continuously dominating this game number 2 with Arlet being the menace again. Xborg forced to use the last insanity just to get out of harm's way. Yeah, just 8 minutes in. No more middle turrets left. It's only the inhibitor turrets, and Tigreal once again getting at a critically low HP. So, oh, Alpha, unfortunate he wasn't able to escape again once he used the Alpha Strike or the charge. I really can't disengage anymore. I mean, unfortunately, they don't really have enough damage, and Tigreal getting a good two-man ultimate, but unfortunately, no follow-up from the side of those Ludos. I mean, even if there was a follow-up, in terms of damage potential, there's really not much. They don't have good bursts yet. I mean, Loi only has the Enchanted Talisman. Nathan just finished the Starlium Sight, so... And Nathan has been nerfed in terms of the damage scaling against his ultimate, so... yeah, the damage is not gonna be that high anymore, and... Again, currently, those Ludos being forced to stay inside their base, they really can't do much here. They really can't go outside their base at this point. Moses Limbong is just continuously pressuring them from even in their jungle areas. They couldn't even get the last hit. As you can see again, Xborg using the ultimate. Wow, Angela still survives that. What in the? Today is not a good day in terms for those Ludos in this game. Two consecutive instances where a hero just escapes with a sliver of health. Very unfortunate. And again, at this point, any kill that you can make, you have to take it at this point. I mean, you need those gold. So yeah, one kill, but then unfortunately got away. And this is middle lane inhibitor turret is now destroyed. So things are just getting a little bit more handful here for the side of the Ludos. So, and with this Lord already spawning, I'm not sure if they can still defend this. I understand this is a normal Lord. So, but Moses Limbong is playing it safe. They're not trying to make some... Okay, a chaotic teamfight is happening, but Moses Limbong coming out on top. Regardless if there are minions or not. They are looking to end things here again. A very fast game. Yeah, just 11 minutes in. I don't think those Ludos could probably defend this anymore, but we'll have to wait and see. Two members on those Ludos trying desperately to defend this, but very annoying. You see all of the side of the Moses Limbong already have almost all their items complete. So that's gonna be a lot of damage and a lot of pokes. So yeah, it's 2-0 already. In terms for the side of Moses Limbong, and another dominating performance. We see 13-1. Yeah, another stump. So yeah, I'm really not sure. The Ludos not having a good start two of these games, so we'll have to wait and see now if this is gonna be a sweep for Moses Limbong, or is those Ludos gonna get snag at least one game here. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, yeah, pretty unfortunately. So yeah, for the side of those Ludos, you have three potential engage, or at least three engage heroes with the side of Loi. So I get what they're trying to pull off here. Probably an all-out wombo combo with Tigreal, Loi, Alpha, and a Xborg. But yeah, unfortunately, Xborg couldn't really get a good chunk of last insanity in, because as you can see, every time Xborg tries to dive in,
How the world
Arla just
sees
straight up,
me
or
is
not
of
even
little
Arla, even
consequence.
Angela just straight up removes his Fyraga armor completely, and he has no choice but to go back. I mean, Xborg without Fyraga armor, it's pretty hard to do.
Your inner flame flickers with such beauty.
So yeah, at this point they're gonna have to, or this is gonna be the game 3 ban. So we just have to wait and see if they're gonna ban the same heroes. So again, it's just matter of playing count. It's just a matter of playing comfortably because again, banning all these heroes, they still have a lot of heroes to pick. But let's see though, this Roger has been a menace in
Your
both of
inner
these games,
flame flickers with
in
such
jungle and in
fury.
the marksman role. I mean, Roger has been dominating all throughout the professional tournaments, MSC, probably even the upcoming tournaments is still going to be a top pick. I don't think Harriet should be banned anymore, I would say. Probably you could let go of that. I'm not saying that Harriet is weak, it's just that, again, Harriet has been nerfed as well, alongside Nathan. And Harriet, unlike Roger, doesn't really have much of survivability. Well, Harriet used to have survivability with his shield, but it was significantly nerfed, if I remember correctly. It's not much sustain anymore. So again, in terms of tankiness, I would go with Roger. Uh, just either first pick or yeah, just like what you said, Squishy. Just either pick or ban if you're not first pick. So yeah, we'll see if this is gonna be a potentially last game for those Ludos, and Moses Limong is gonna move up to the next round of the tournament. So we still have the upper brackets yet before we decide on who is Moses Limong gonna fight. So we have Mais team versus Euphoria. We'll have to wait. I'm not sure when it's gonna be that game. They're still deciding. So yeah, just wait. Stay tuned on that game announcement. Yeah, I don't think the ban has been released yet for game number 3. We just have to wait. I'm pretty excited if they're gonna be a shift in the bans. Terizla probably not gonna get out of that ban zone. Hmm. Oh, Matilda could be worth letting go here. I'm not saying probably they could make use of it. I'm not sure, but it's pretty hard though. I mean, you still have a lot of open picks. I would say just focus on banning others. Okay, so the bans have been announced. And this is the okay, a very different set of bands this time for those Ludos. It's a shift in bands, so they open Fanny and Ling and Ruby this time. So in turn, they banned Zask, Roger, Angela, Arlet, and Vixana. Okay, an interesting Vixana ban right there. But again, you've let go of Fanny, so I'm not sure if I think they're first pick Fanny. So oh no, they're not gonna first pick Fanny. I would assume on this one. So I would say if you're not comfortable with Fanny, you don't have to first pick it here, since there's still going to be a lot of potential fix. Anyway, you still have Fredrin up for grabs as well. But again, Ryuzong was not picked as well. But you have the chip open, so they could maybe utilize this because again, remember, 3 games straight, chip was not banned at all. So if you guys wanna, or if they wanna pick it, now is the good time, I would say. So again, this time the Roger, who has been a menace for 2 games straight, has now been banned, and also Angela. So let's see what's gonna be the next best jungle. Oh, but Ling is open, so at least most probably one of them is gonna prioritize on this Ling. So they're gonna have to do their best to probably make
team
a
is
composition.
banning.
Think of a composition that could survive against Ling, or at least a pressure Ling into losing the blue buff. So we're just gonna wait and see on this ban. Hopefully no one's
Your
gonna
team
ban
is banning.
a wrong hero this time around. So again, gotta make sure that you remember the ban. At least remember your picks, rather.
I see lots of prey.
Your team is banning.
Okay, so can't wait to see the first pick here. Are they gonna prioritize on this Ling?
Your team is banning.
So yeah, we'll have to wait and see here. I think.
Love and hope are the two
Your team
greatest
is picking.
inventions.
Okay, so I think they're trying to strategize. Are they gonna pick Ling, or are they gonna let Ling go and focus on other heroes? Let's see.
The hunt begins.
Oh,
Your team
Ruby,
is
interesting,
picking.
interesting first pick. So they're not gonna focus on this Ling. So they're gonna prioritize on using
Fame, a flashy
Ruby. I'm not sure if
accompaniment.
this is gonna be an XP Ruby or a Golden Ruby or a Rome Ruby rather, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So I see Gatot getting over there. Is Gatot actually gonna get picked in this game, in this potentially final game here in the best of 5 series? Yo, Kadita, that's
The
a
7
hero that I
seas
haven't
are
seen for
my
quite a long time,
domain.
even in professional play. Yeah, can't wait to see Kadita back in this back in action. So yeah, a lot of pick of potential there with that Ling and Kadita. So because Ludus have to watch out for this if ever they pick an immobile hero. So this time they're answering with a Harvest pick for their goat Ling. So this Ruby is now gonna be only XP or a Rome Ruby,
World
which I would think
great
it's no longer a
heaven.
Rome Ruby because I would assume Florin is gonna be the Rome here. So okay, looking at this, the first 3 picks for the side of the Studios is not that tanky, I would say. But same can be said for the side of Moses Limong at this current moment.
This land is our
Oh,
homeland.
Lapu
Your
Lapu
team
Will
is
for
soon be
their
your
banning.
burial
XP pick,
ground.
not opting
Hayabusa.
for the U
Your
zone. Oh,
team
interesting,
is
interesting.
banning.
So I guess probably Lapu just works better here than U zone. Yes.
Your team is picking.
So at least for the side of the Slutos, they're still waiting on the jungler. I'm not sure who are they gonna pick just yet. Probably they could go for the safe pick, Fredrin, Barats, because currently, Ruby really can frontline. Again, even if you build tank Ruby, it's pretty hard to frontline because again you don't have much. In terms of sustain, Ruby relies on lifesteal, and yeah, early game if you don't have a lot of spellcraft,
Your
it's
team
really gonna
is
suffer.
picking.
But okay, Kufra is gonna be the wrong pick for the side of Moses Limbone to answer to Harith and also the Ruby. So yeah, very interesting play. But Martis here, I completely forgot about the Martis pick. Yo, are we actually gonna see Yin picked here?
3,000
Yo, are we actually gonna
worlds,
see Yin? No,
and not a single
no
worthy
Yin.
foe.
Valor and
Okay, it's
loyalty
Leonberg.
in a dead
Leonberg
body.
final
Is
pick.
picking.
Okay, interesting composition here.
Among a myriad of stars, the Valkyrie's voyage
Really
begins.
no legit frontline, I would say. Marcus and Ruby isn't really your hardcore tank or hardcore frontline. They're just there to peel, provide a little bit of utility, but not really face tanking offense. Yeah, I mean, you have the Freya pick, and you have three melee heroes, and you don't have any hard CC against the Freya. So it's gonna be hard situation here. Yeah, Freya's just gonna go all out in terms of team fight. So in terms of Leomord jungle, I don't think Leomord would win here because again, Leomord, you need to rely on your Barbiel to, or at least your horse, to have your most or at least all of your offensive skills unused. And if you can't use that horse, or if you die, there's really not much use for Leomord. So yeah, interesting. Martis mid. We've seen this getting picked in MSC, and it's worked quite the wonders here. Although Harvard getting the good early game harassed by both Kufra and Freya. So Freya really a dominating hero right here. And yeah, as we said, there's really no front line effective here for the side of those Ludos. There's no face tank. Florin can face tank. So in terms of bushes, Kufra has the all advantage here. Has all the world, time in the world to get those gangs in. And especially you get the first blood onto that Harith. So yeah, the marksman is gonna get less gold than this. So yeah, we see. So apart from that kill, there's really not much happening. But we see, okay, there's a potential team fight here. Ling and Freya onto that Leomord, but unfortunately Leomord used the ultimate quietly. Wasn't even able to use any of the skill. He just died immediately. The Phantom Steed used for nothing. Unfortunate case. I mean, the CC is just too much. So yeah, this turtle is about to spawn. This very first turtle of the game. I'm not sure if the blue team will try to contest this one, because given the situation, there's really no answer to Kufra just yet. Just look at this one. Kufra, even without the Tyrant's Revenge, already using the skill to harass, but Kadita taking the fall right here. Kufra just recalls in front of Kadita. Unfortunate case, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm not sure red team, but we see Ling there. Ling the ball. Oh my god, Ling secures the last hit and picks up a kill onto that Leomord. Oh my god, 3 members down for the side of 3 members down for the side of the Ludos, and you see Freya not giving an inch, even stealing this red buff, and again getting an all-out assault, diving in the second tier turret. Oh boy, Moses Limbong is on a roll currently, right? On a roll currently. Leomord uses the Phantom Steed, but the knock up from the from the Kadita. Like it. Well, what? Let's reach this point. Yeah, it seems to be looking at an all-out dominating performance again. 5-1. Wait, game number 2 ended with 1 kill on the side for the side of the Ludos. Are we gonna see a game number 3 1 kill again for this one? We'll have to wait and see. Surely not. Surely not. Okay, Kufra charging in with the Tyrant's Rage, but it's an all-out assault. No members died from the side of Moses Limbong. Leomord using the Phantom Steed, but it's quite late, isn't it? Oh my god, Kadita didn't even die. The passive is not used. Oh no. Oh my god, no casualty for the side of Moses Limbo. This is not looking good for Dos Ludos. Ugh. Yeah, just 4 minutes in. Not even 5 minutes. All turrets are already down. I think the top lane turret is also gonna be pushed down, but not quite. So yeah, even this Freya again. Who needs retribution when you can just aggressively last hit this or aggressively take this red buff and Leomar dying in an instant? Yep. I mean, Leomar without the horse is just 1% power. Okay, all out. Carnage once again. Oh my god, this Kufra pick is just a really insane pick. You have a lot of dash heroes. Even Harvard with the Purify really can't do much. Leomar start charging in with the Phantom Steed, but not gonna equate much into any other kills. Okay, can we take a look at the items real quick? I just want to see. The gold lead is quite insane now. It's almost 10,000. So we see Harvith not even completing any core items. Stadium Psych almost completed, but Freya already finishing 2 core items. So yeah, it's just really unfortunate. Once again, I think Moses Limbo's looking to end things. Looking to end this right here, right now. No Lord? Are we gonna see a No Lord finish here? Wait, is it Leomar? Only 2.3k gold. Wow. That's just unfortunate. Right, again, just like what happened in both games. Game number 3, Dos Ludos once again forced to stick into their base. Really can't even take any jungle creeps and even the minion waves. They're just recalling here because just Moses Limbo starts it off with a team fight. The recall was just a bait. Insane, man. What do you know? The Cho recall spam really worked. So yeah, even without the recall, is just a stomp at this point. Moses Limbo with the all-out offense. I mean, I would say it's mostly probably the draft issue because again, you don't have a hard CC. Freya giving away this kill though, so I mean, this is a shutdown gold, I would say. A gold is a gold. A shutdown gold is something. So, but unfortunately, I think the one who got it was Florin. So I mean, so cool. Right. Yeah. So what we're saying. So yeah, for those Ludos again, you don't have a hero that has a hard CC that can face check the bush at the very least. You're essentially relying on Martis and Ruby to make those setups to check those bushes. But again, we see Martis and Ruby just finishing the War Axe, not even having a single pure defense items. And if I remember correctly, at least the roams have at least increased in terms of base defense, so that's ever more helpful. As we can see right now, the red team is just tearing through their defense. Or at least, I'm not sure if I can call it defense at this point. Oh man, come on, man. Freya just gotta chill, man. The two hit strike onto that Martis blew him off the map. Okay, Leomard already using the Phantom Steed once again, but really not amounting to anything. You don't have a lot of offensive items. Leomard just, oh shit. Those Ludos surrender, accepting the defeat. This is the very first instance that we see a surrender being used here. So yeah, we just see an insane amount of pressure. So yeah, congrats to those Moses Limbong for an overwhelming performance there. 3 games straight, dominating the Dos Ludos team. Yeah, there's really not much to analyze here. It's just an insane play, and yeah, for the Dos Ludos, unfortunate draft, but yeah, it is what it is. Nice try though, for Dos Ludos team for this playing the game, and hopefully next time, if there's another tournament, you could come back stronger. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this tournament. Yeah, Moses Limbong advances to the next round, so we'll have to wait and see when it's gonna be Mais versus Euphoria.
How the
That's when
world
we can
sees
decide
me
on
is of little
who is Moses
consequence.
Limbong gonna face. So yeah, do stay tuned for the tournament announcement in the future, and wishing you all a very pleasant evening. And yeah, see you soon.
Your inner flame flickers with such